Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a what I used up in quarantine video. Now I was in quarantine for work March, April, and half of May. So I used up a lot of products in that time, and since then I've also used up some products in June and July. So I wanted to make one condensed video of all my empties. So without further ado, let's go through my trash. And I'm gonna try my best to stay within the frame. I usually record with my front facing camera, which I know does not have the best quality. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit and try to film with the back camera, since this isn't a makeup tutorial, for better quality. So if I'm not looking directly at you, I'm sorry. I'm not used to filming this way. I have a lot of bathroom stuff, so I am going to start there and then I will move on to makeup. So between quarantine and now, my boyfriend and I broke up, and one of the products that was left in my shower was this Pecksmith's England men's shower gel, and this is in the scent Classic, which has bergamot, leather, and musk. I'm gonna use what's left in this, which is not much. I love the smell of this, and I've used quite a bit of this. It was 16.9 ounces, and I believe it was like $5 to $7 at TJ Maxx, which is where I got it. And yeah, I loved the scent, and I would rebuy this for me because I love buying things in guy scents. They smell so good. Thing I used up, again, has like one use left in it, is the Sleep Aromatherapy by Bath and Body Works. The Bath and Body Works like aromatherapy brand. I usually do not buy things from Bath and Body Works because they do sell to China, so they're technically not cruelty free. But this was a gift and nobody I knew wanted it, so I decided to just go ahead and use it up. And I use this when I take a shower at night, and I do not think it helped with my sleeping patterns, but who knows. The next thing I used up was the Dermalogica Skin Resurfacing Cleanser. This is part of the Age Smart collection, and this was 5.1 ounces. I bought this off Sephora, and it does not say that they're cruelty free on the package, but I did Google it, so I'm pretty sure they are, but I'm not really sure 100% when I'm posting this. But this was my cleanser that I used every single day, and I actually really liked it. I'm using one from... it's a French brand. I don't know how to say it, but I'm using a different brand this month, and I don't like it because it has so many essential oils in it. And this does not have an ingredient list on it. But it was really gentle and didn't have artificial fragrances and colors in it, and it was really nice on the skin. I would repurchase this. Now the next thing I used up was the Crisp Morning Air Gentle Foaming Hand Soap by Bath and Body Works. I used this and another one during quarantine. It was Winter, like Christmas Pine. That was the other one I used up. And this smelled so amazing. It smells like fall. Again, I have a lot of Bath and Body Works things that get gifted to me for Christmas that I try to re-gift and then nobody wants them. So this is one of those things that I got, and it was a gift, and then I couldn't use it up, and then quarantine happened and you couldn't get soap anywhere. So I was like, I have a whole drawer full of Bath and Body Works soaps. I might as well use them because you can't buy soap anywhere. And because I was quarantined, because I am higher risk, I decided that I needed all the soap I could get. So I used up 2 of these. I'm now on my 3rd, and I'm almost done with that one as well. I have one on my desk actually to show you, but I used up a lot of these like mini sized hand sanitizers by Bath and Body Works. I have 2 in my car right now that are empty, and I have 1 on every table in my house, so that I use it when I'm cooking or when I get home from work to make sure that my hands are clean and I'm not carrying any other germs with me. Pulling things out of my little empties bucket, which is a clear acrylic case that would be in my makeup desk, and that's what I put all my trash in, but it was overflowing, so I was like, I really need to make this video. The next thing I used up was another skincare product. It was the Tatcha Deep Cleanse. This was like the little 1.7 ounce tester that came with the little mini moisturizer, which is also completely empty. This was the moisturizer to it. The moisturizer was very light. It was very gentle on the skin, but it didn't feel like it was enough moisture, and I have very, very dry, sensitive skin. This was not enough moisture for me, so I probably wouldn't rebuy this. This, however, smells exact same. It smells so lovely, and it was very gentle on the skin. I think this dried out my skin, and this just didn't moisturize it enough. However, I would rebuy this set because it was $25. I think it would make a great gift for somebody, but I would actually rebuy this cleanser more so than this moisturizer, if that makes sense. And then another Sephora mini set was the I'm gonna mess this up, Sol Janeiro. I don't speak Spanish. Coco Cabana cream and the Brazilian Bum Bum cream. These were like the birthday sample for 2020. They are, I'm not sure how many ounces. It doesn't say. But they were very tiny, not a lot in them. They're completely empty. This one has like a caramelly scent, and this one smells like coconuts. I prefer the original scent over the coconut scent, but I would buy both. For tightening and stuff, I'm really not sure if it does anything. It is very moisturizing, despite all the hype around these 2 products. But they do have a lot of fragrance in them, which is not something I'm okay with. But I really did like this, and I would rebuy it. I ended up buying the Bum Bum cream in the mini size, which was like $25 from Sephora. So I'm going to use that up and see how I like it. I kind of like my Lush Dream Cream way better than that. Way better. Thing for face products is the facial moisturizer. This is in the scent Citrus Burst, and this is something that my friend ran her own business, and this was the old brand name. So I don't think she has an online store for this, but I used all of this up. It was a really lightweight moisturizer. I really loved this pump. I wish skincare products at Sephora had pumps like this for the moisturizer. I used all of this up. It was really nice, really light, good for the skin. It does have fragrance in it, which, but it was a great product. I would highly recommend it, and it was like, I think $3 to $5. So last body product, kind of in that lotiony moisturizer, is the Mango Temptation Deep Softening Body Butter, and this is by Victoria's Secret. This is like almost halfway gone, and it smells awesome, but I have legit had this at least through high school as the oldest. I went through like 3 of these in high school, and I had Deep Seduction and the other pink one. And I know for a fact I had this in my collection in 2014 when I moved from North Carolina to Florida. So this is so old that I did use it on my skin. I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't. It doesn't feel weird, it doesn't smell weird, but because I know it's 6 years old, I'm gonna get rid of it and say it's expired, because technically it does have a shelf life of 12 months. So I'm sorry, I loved you, you smell great. If Victoria's Secret wasn't such an awful company, I would rebuy you. but I can't justify it. So this is going bye-bye because it's expired. Two honorable body mentions is the Lush Rose Jam and Lush Happy Hippie shower gels. This one has like maybe 1 to 2 uses left. This one is like a third full, but I'm gonna include them because they're almost empty. This one was my like winter fall scent, and this one was my spring summer scent, and this one I'm gonna use up, and we're gonna move into the olive branch and another rose jam. I normally buy the big one, but I don't use it up before the next season, and everything from Lush expires super fast. It's not the kind of stuff that you can stockpile. So I decided this year to buy the minis, and I actually think I'm gonna keep doing this because one of these usually lasts me the whole season. So like 3 to 4 months of spring, summer, fall, winter. The only one that I actually use year round is Rose Jam, and I am so glad they brought it back because this is my ultimate favorite scent of all time. I love this. So I'm including these because they're almost empty. They are going to be empty within like a week or two, and I love this product. Would definitely rebuy it. All of my bath and body trash. Let's go into my makeup trash, which is not very interesting. I only have 6 products and 3 of them are setting sprays. So the first product I have is another expired, I need to get rid of product. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I know I opened this like February, March-ish area because I opened it for quarantine to film makeup videos with, and it's getting to that point where it's very clumpy, very dry. I have it on my eyelashes today, so it's not irritating me, but I know it needs to get thrown away because it's expired. You're only supposed to keep mascara for 3 months. So this is gonna get thrown away, and I'm gonna open one of the backups I have because I need to, and this is gonna get thrown away because it's expired. So the next few products I have, I would say are honorable mentions because I'm gonna get everything that I can out of them. So this is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara, and this is in the color Blonder Over Yonder. And it's just a blonde eyebrow gel, and I had this when I was blonde last summer, and I love how tiny this wand is so that I can really get in my eyebrows, which are very sparse anyways. It does hold your brows in place. It does kind of like set my eyebrows. I would 100% rebuy this, just I would need brown, light brown, dark blonde, something not just blonde, because my hair is grown out to my natural color again. But I'm going to use every little drop I got left of this, which is not much because it is like bone dry. But I really liked this product. The next one I'm really sad about because I did not know it was empty until I went to use it this morning. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I think this is around $6 at the drugstore. I got mine at CVS, and this is actually a really good dupe of my more expensive Primed and Poreless by Too Faced, because Too Faced was kind of like being a shady company, and I was like, oh, I need to find something else, you know? This is $6. It's cheaper. It does the same exact thing. And I actually really like the way this feels on my skin. I like the way it makes my skin look. And I have like maybe 3 uses maybe left in it. This thing is like pretty much empty. Like I wish you could feel the weight because there's like nothing in it. Next 2. So this one is empty because I used it all, but I keep this on my desk because I like to refill this with other setting sprays when I go traveling. And it's like a mini all-nighter by Urban Decay. I love this little size, so I'm going to keep it. This is one of my older ones, and it is completely empty. I don't even know why it's still sitting on my desk. Nothing. You don't even hear sloshing. So this is going to get thrown away. The Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, long lasting. I still have a backup of this that is not opened, so I'm thankful for that because So far, this is my favorite setting spray. Last but not least, another honorable mention is the NYX Dewy Finish. That, you hear that? There's like maybe 1 or 2 squirts left in it. I'm gonna try to use it up, but this is gonna get trashed once I use it up. I don't really know if this did, it definitely made my skin dewier than compared to like this. But it doesn't set your makeup and it doesn't really settle the powder on your skin. I would prefer the Milani one over this one. I don't know. I would rebuy this as like a cheap everyday makeup setting spray. But if you're talking about going out for a night, a date, romance, anything that I need my makeup like locked, set, lasting all day. Maybe I'm doing something after work and I still want to look nice. This one all day, always. That is all my trash. I'm sorry I don't have more, but I didn't really wear makeup like all of quarantine. So I'm kind of shocked with how much body stuff I had. But honestly, I was trying to use up everything in my bathroom because I don't like things expiring. So it was a good thing overall. Leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of things you went through when you were or were not in quarantine. I know I am an essential worker and I am very, very thankful to have had 2 months off and still have a job to come back to. And I am still working now during the pandemic. And I hope that if you did not get to keep your job, that things look up for you and that things work out in the end. Leave me a comment and let me know, are you working? Are you not working? What kind of products did you use up during quarantine? Are you still binge watching makeup videos? Because I know I am. It makes me feel better about all the chaos going on in the world right now. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and thank you for watching this video. And I'm sorry for saying so yeah or so a million times during this video. Thank you again. Have a great day.
How you like that?